Hey there, my gorgeous goddesses, and welcome to another video, Morning Bliss Hits with Joe. And today I want to talk about the wife frequency. We've been dabbling a little bit with this in the last class I offered, where love is in the air, and the wife frequency is what we're going to continue to talk about, because in our level up journey, we want to make sure that we are the one that is sought after. We want to be the one that is chosen. And in order to be able to feel the yumminess of that day in and day out in our lives, we need to say no to some things. So I made some notes, because giving wife duties to any man that has not made you his wife is what's keeping your vibe low. And you want to turn that around by making sure that access to you comes with their ability to be accessible. And women over 50 have a hard time with this sometimes. We think that we can be friends with men. And here's the first thing that we're going to cover in Keys to Connection. Week 4 is this Friday. And we go deep into this because we're going to transform by the end of April. We are going to be in our new identity, striving to regulate our nervous system as we understand what's going on around us. And part of that is that we understand how men think. You can read the evolutionary books. You can get into the evolutionary psychology. You can just get into how our countries have been made. And the man's mind is very different from a woman's mind. A man's mind thinks about women differently. And because we have infiltrated their workspace over the last 100 years or so, we have to understand something that men understand very well, is that they do not respect women. Men only respect men. So if you are not the type of woman that can be sworn at or ignored, then you are not respected by them. They probably don't even like you. If you do not hold value for a man, and he is not actively, physically, financially, mindfully taking care of you somehow, at the very least, he says what he is going to do every single time, then he does not like you. And women over 50 that find themselves single again and may be available for relationships cannot be around men that don't like us. And how can you tell? The secret is, and I'll explain why, but let's just read the last page. Men respect men, and men cherish women. So men can only respect men. So if you are out in the workforce, they treat you like a man because they need to respect you. And if they don't respect you, they are going to hurt you. All right? Men cherish women. They only cherish women that they have an investment in. That's not the women in the cubicle next to them. And it's not the women that keep making themselves available to go out to dinner when women have to pay for themselves. Men cherish women, which means that they are actively involved in their care. in their comfort, in their safety. Wives, mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts, cousins. That's pretty much about it. And that doesn't make these guaranteed to be cherished, because society keeps telling women that we need to earn our keep. And just for the simple fact that we can exist with a man and allow that man to provide for us is earning our keep. And that's what we learn with wife frequency. You only give wifely duties to men that make you their wife. You don't date before marriage, we date after marriage. Before marriage, it's a business transaction, which may include a prenup. Be prepared. I don't marry for love. I marry because it's a good business decision for me, my family, and my legacy. And I'm not going to date men that I don't marry. And when you can sit in that frequency, you save a lot of time. You're not going out with men that can't step up. You can filter them out quickly. When your legacy is your vision, you do not accept dates from men that can't make you feel comfortable on the date. When your legacy is your vision, you will not travel to see a guy and shack up with them and sleep with them, because you have daughters that are watching you. So you're training your daughters to be the friend with benefits, to be the uber independent. Oh my God, even the angels agree. This is so important to pass on to our legacy, our daughters, their children, that access to us comes at a cost. Because having a man or anybody in your life, your mother, anybody in your life, the cost to your peace needs to be reevaluated every single day. And the wife frequency does that. How do you get a man to cherish you? Well, you do not accept respect from men. You stay away from them. Tip number 2, I'm going to talk about in wife duties. Tip number 2 is that only see men or people that hold value for you. What does that mean? All right. So making friends with women. When I meet a woman and already we're gossiping and we're complaining and we're talking about people, that is the value that they are going to bring me. Is that what feeds my soul? And it doesn't. It actually turns me off. And I will not continue a friendship with those women. But delaying access to me, my phone number, my social media, my address, my private residence, delaying access is what's going to help, because I'm not giving out my phone number and on a distribution list of 12, and now I'm being bombarded with messages all day long. Or with a man. You do not see men that can't serve you. Women over 50, when we're out on the dating field, we think we can be friends with men. Oh, we can just be friends. No, we can't. And all men know this. And the men that cherish you, like your fathers and your brothers and your sons and your husbands, they know this too, and they warn you that all men are predators. And given a chance, a man will hurt you unless he cherishes you. So you're not going to get men to cherish you. You get away from men that you feel disrespected by and around and in their vibration. You do not see married men. You do not hug married men. You do not ask married men to dance. You do not go out as a big friend group with married men. You do not do that, because the value that you give the other women, his wife, is more important than the hug he's giving you or the validation that he's giving you. Because men like all women. They'll hug all women. So really, what kind of validation is that? And the fact that a married man is looking for a hug, you absolutely want to put your energetic foot down by giving his wife a big hug and giving her your 3 seconds of presence. How are you today? How do you feel? Have a good time. And quickly giving the husband a quick glance of acknowledgement and walking away. And that is how you grow your frequency, where you can be trusted to be around. Plus, with your new presence skills, you're a pleasure to have around, even at 3 seconds, to women and men. And men that are not looking for the validation of women, that love and adore their wives, would prefer that you stayed away from them. So just allow me to share that piece of wisdom that took me years to understand. So, this Thursday at 2 p.m., I am going to hold a quick masterclass on how to be in your wife frequency. It's called Wife Duties. What are our wife duties? And who has access to that beautiful energy that the men in your life are craving? They will dim you down, but they are craving it. And when you can experiment with somebody and totally pull your energy off of them, that's when they come bouncing back. And the people that don't bounce back, now you just became lighter. You just became energetically stronger by holding that beautiful internal boundary for yourself. If the men in your life don't like it that you don't hug them because they are married, so be it. The vibration I'm sending out in the world is that I don't care if you like me. I don't even care if you respect me. But if you can't cherish me as a woman in your presence, then you no longer get my presence. And that is the moral of wife frequency. And that is so magnetic to people that want to grow, that want to experience the best out of life. And the best part about using feminine energy with all of this is that it's win-win for both of you. Both friends feel safe. Both women feel safe. I learned this the hard way. I made a comment to one male dancer that is kind of funny on the dance floor, but not between a husband of somebody else and a single woman. And I regret saying that comment to this day because our friendship cooled just like that. And my heart aches for the woman that lost that woman friend because she did not know about wife frequency and how very important it is for healthy female and male relationships to be in. And when I say healthy, I mean for you. Healthy for you. And feminine energy is so powerful that when you get healthy, everyone around you is going to get healthy. That's the win-win. All right, ladies, I'll see you in the next video where we talk about how to create our healthy vibe in mating, dating, and playing. All right. Good luck out.